Okay, we're about almost to the bottom of the stairs that lead to the suspension bridge, which is right down there. And then it's another good hike down to the bottom of the gorge. But this is what we have come down so far. You can see these very steep staircases. And they're very well constructed out of metal grates. So we're going to continue down, and we're going to actually walk over the gorge on that suspension bridge right there, which is going to be really cool. So let's head down there next, and that's our next destination right over there. So that's our next destination right over there at the suspension bridge. Not sure how the audio is going to come out up here because of the sound of the rushing water hitting the rocks, but I'll try and talk a little bit louder. So this staircase over here on the left leads to the suspension bridge, and this one over to the right leads to the bottom of the gorge. We're going to go over the suspension bridge, come back, and then go down to the bottom of the gorge a little bit later. So we made it. Here's the suspension bridge over this incredibly beautiful, expansive, and very and the bridge actually rocks a little bit side to side. The bridge rocks side to side, and there's these huge steel cables everywhere supporting the bridge. Steel cables all over the place supporting us so that we don't fall anywhere. Lots of noisy, rushing water way down there. Only about 100 feet below us now. Maybe less than that, 75, 100 feet. And here's some more very noisy, rushing water over here on this side. The bridge is like walking on a boat. Walking on the bridge is like walking on a ship. You can feel it rocking side to side. And here's another great place for James Bond to jump off in a stunt, running away from a bunch of criminals. We could jump right down there into that waterfall. If we wanted to. And way off in the distance is some beautiful rock ledges where rock climbers can climb. These cables are probably about 1.5 inches thick, each one of these cables. So I feel well supported here. It's not as crowded as I thought it was going to be, which is great. In the age of COVID-19, you never know how many people are going to be at these places, if it's going to be crowded or not. There's some beautiful rock faces, cliff faces right over there that people can climb with a permit. And now we're across the gorge. We're on the other side of the river. We've crossed the entire gorge in a matter of moments on this cool suspension bridge. And then up ahead we've got a signage up here that says 221 steps to Hurricane Falls platform, gorge access. Each person entering the gorge must have their own permit, which can be obtained 8 to 4. And then 347 steps to South Rim Trail. So we got to decide which way we want to go. To the Hurricane Falls platform or to the South Rim Trail up that way. We might turn back and go down that other set of steps we saw earlier.